How do you know that you are financially ready to start owning lands back home in Nigeria? Whether you're a Nigerian living in diaspora or a Nigerian living in Nigeria. What are those factors that are visible or invisible to you, or you are aware or not aware of, that actually puts you in a position that you are financially ready to start owning lands? My name is Eze Maximus, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we discuss strategies and ways by which you can make money using real estate as a tool. We have a lot of people that have gotten direction as regards investing in real estate back home in Nigeria just by following this channel. And I know your own story will not be different. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment what you learned at the end of this video. This helps YouTube to recommend this video to people like yourself who are also on the journey towards seeking knowledge on ways to maximize real estate investments back home in Nigeria. Now, back to the crux of the video. What are those things that you must be looking out for that determine whether you are financially ready to start owning lands, at least back home here in Nigeria? Number one, if you have steady source of income, then you are in a position to start owning properties back home in Nigeria. Steady source of income, I mean from as low as 300,000 monthly, 200,000 monthly. Yes, you can begin and start making plans of owning properties back home in Nigeria. I'm not saying you should start buying properties already, but you are already in a position financially to start saving towards owning properties back home in Nigeria. So having a steady source of income is a great avenue, a great leverage by which you can begin your journey. So you can begin a proper budgeting and savings culture with the target of probably paying initial deposit for a property in the next 1 year, or in the next 2 years, or you can even begin a co-investment club. Simply just gather 10 of your friends or 15 of your friends. At the end of every month, you guys contribute 100,000. That is almost $1 million plus at the end of the month. Now, at the end of the year, you have almost 12, 13 million you can use to plow into a particular real estate project. So this is actually one of the things you must be looking out for. If you have predictable, steady source of income, you're already ready to start owning lands back home in Nigeria. And for many of our diaspora brothers who already earn above minimum wage, more than people who are in Nigeria, of course, you should know that you should have started buying lands already. Number two is that if you have initial deposit for a property, you have looked at yourself, you have initial deposit for a particular project. Whether it be land, whether it be a house, you looked at yourself, you have, for example, a project. Our project at Amazon Estate going for 3.5 million per plot. Initial deposit is 750,000. If you look at yourself and you can afford 750,000 now to deposit for that land, then you are ready to start owning that land. Or you need to just deposit that amount and spread the balance for the next 3 or 6 months. You understand? So if you have initial deposit ready, handy, then you're ready to start owning properties. You don't have to wait till when all the monies in this world are complete before you can go and start pricing properties. No, that way you might not be able to even own any property in the next 10 years. I'm telling you for a fact. Those people that have waited and waited till their monies are complete before they buy properties, it rarely happens. They never get to get their money complete. In fact, they keep recycling their savings, they keep dipping hands into their savings, and nothing gets to happen. So if you have initial deposit for a particular project, be it land or building, then you're ready to start owning properties. Do not overthink it. Just bring your money and put it into that project. And of course, you must do your due diligence about the developer or the property you want to put your money into. That's covered in subsequent videos or other videos I've already done in the page. Then number three, you must understand that real estate is a long-term venture. It is not a short-term Ponzi scheme, right? Please, you have your steady source of income, you have initial deposit. Don't complain in the industry with the, cash out now mindset. The mindset of I want to put my money now and cash it out in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months. It doesn't happen in this industry. And by far, this industry has proven to be the best industry by which you can build wealth. So, but the only way you can be able to position yourself to maximize this industry is by having the long-term mindset. So if you don't have the long-term mindset, then you might as well don't bring your money into the industry because it's going to disappoint you. The best of the industry happens in the long run. Number four, if you have savings set aside before now, or you have continuous savings going on, then you are in a financial position to start owning properties. Real estate investment is for people who are disciplined with their savings life. If you don't have a disciplined and predictable savings life, you will not be able to invest into real estate, because real estate is a capital intensive project, is intensive asset or product. So if you don't have the capacity to save, to delay your gratification, to excuse yourself from some non-entities of some enjoyment, then you might not be able to save up money to put into real estate investment. So you must have savings or a continuous lifestyle of saving for you to come in to play in the industry. And for many of you watching me who are struggling to start saving, I will do a video as to how you can begin to build a culture of saving. You understand? That will help you begin your journey investing in real estate. And when it comes to also investing in real estate, please invest at your level. You understand? I've seen many people have big dreams of buying properties in the GRAs. They will not bring their one kobo until their money is complete to buy a plot of land in GRA or Peter. It doesn't necessarily happen like that. You must always come to terms with your level per time. So, like I did in my other video, I said that you can't be going, into a Lamborghini project with a Toyota, into a Lamborghini dream with a Toyota project. You're just planning to fail. You are basically, putting yourself or building yourself up for failure. So you must consistently invest at your level per time. So if what your money can afford per time is a 2 million land, go and put your money in that 2 million land. It is no brainer that land banking is better than cash banking. We don't even want to talk about that in this video, the effect of inflation and, ability to just dip hand in your savings and squander it. So land banking is far more better than cash banking. So why you wait till your money gets to the 100 million, 200 million before you can buy properties in choice locations? Please start buying from those locations that you don't feel happy about, but that are also safe and recommendable, that are emerging. So invest at your level per time. Have savings, start saving. If you have that culture, then you're ready to start, your land acquisition or your land investment. Then number 5 is that you have the capacity to pay within a structured payment plan. You can pay for the next 6 months. You can pay for the next 12 months. You can. You understand? If you have looked at yourself, you can be able to relinquish to 200,000 to 250,000 for the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. Then by all means, they have different projects. But like I said, always look at your level because most of the time, those properties are staring you right in the face. But because of your big dreams, you want to buy land in choice locations, you might not be able to consider those emerging locations that are at your level at this point. So when you have that savings or that capacity to be able to bring that money from anywhere your money comes from and pay for a product for the next 18 months, 10 months, 12 months, then go ahead and start your journey because you're ready to start. And like I said, invest at your level. And this is actually one of the reasons why we birthed our project, Young Landlords, right? Our project, Young Landlord here at Winrate, is one of our projects whereby we encourage young people and parents of young people to begin buying up properties in their names and their children's name from as low as 350,000 initial deposit. So you deposit 350 initial deposit now, and for the next 18 months, you only get to pay 260,000 monthly before, and you own a plot of land in your name. That is massive, really. And that is because we understand that young people in this our generation have discipline issue when it comes to savings and being able to walk through that level, of gathering money before they buy. So we are encouraging them to, instead of trying to save money in the bank, save it in the land that you don't have direct access to, always go and touch and dip your hand into and liquidate. So put your money in land instead of the bank. So that's what Project Young Landlord is. And if that interests you, it's actually far easier than you think. Just go to your Google Play Store or App Store and download the app. Just search Project Landlord and you just download it and begin your real estate investment journey with as low as 350,000 and pay for as long as 18 months. Right. Sorry, I digress a little bit, just because I talked about being able to pay within a structured payment plan of 10 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, as the case may be. So find that developer there is, do your due diligence on the developer, do your due diligence on the project. If everything is okay by you, begin your journey and commit to paying for that property within the specified payment duration. Then finally, one of the ways you must know, and the most critical way you will know that you are ready to start owning land back home, is when you begin to think in 10, 20 years, not just 2 years, 3 years, 1 year. You understand? I think I highlighted this when I talked about the point of, I think I talked about it earlier on in this video. So you must begin to think in the future. If you're not futuristic with your mindset, then land investment might not appeal to you, because land investment, yes, it does not favor people who are coming in to cash out in the next 6 months. So if you are beginning to think about your children, beginning to think about your family, beginning to think about your wife you're married tomorrow, then you are in a ripe crop of mind, posture of mind to begin investing in lands back home. It means that you're already moving out from adolescent. You're already moving out from vibes upon vibes into real adulthood, where you need to become responsible for the outcome of your life, right? So if you have that kind of mindset already burning inside of you, then you're ready to start. All you need to do is just to reach out to people like ourselves, real estate advisors, and we will point you to the right investment that you need to begin your journey with. And before you know it, you're a landowner. And immediately, one good thing about owning land is this: when you own your own first property, that mindset already ignites inside of you, and it never stops. Before you know, you have 10 plots, you have 20 plots, you have 50 plots, and it never gets to end. And what is a better way to begin your generational wealth journey other than real estate? There is none, really, because it is low entry, it is low risk, and of course it always delivers on the long run. So if all these points I already mentioned here ticks it for you, then be rest assured that you are in a mental position to begin, and financial position to begin your land investment back home here in Nigeria. And if you feel confused at all, please do well to reach out to me. The link to my direct WhatsApp inbox is in the description of this video. Please go right there and click on it, and we'll begin conversations on ways we can help you to begin your land investment journey back home here in Port Harcourt, either Port Harcourt, Abuja, Lagos, or Nigeria as a whole. So just go right there and hit me a DM, and we'll begin our journey immediately. So thank you for watching this video up to this extent. I believe you've gotten one or two from this video. If you did, please comment what you've gotten on the comment section. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video so that YouTube can recommend this video to people like yourself. And of course, if you have anything you want me to talk about as regard real estate investment, please do well to put it in the comment section, and I'll be right there to attack it immediately. Thank you for watching this video, and see you on the next one.